Hi, I'm going to have a friendly discussion about animal welfare, animal rights, abolition of animals, free range, and organic. First, free range. What does free range actually mean? It varies a lot. There's no laws for what free range is. So it can be a lot better, or in most cases, only marginally better. Remember, they are a business first. They care about your money more than the product or the treatment of the animals. That's a far second or third. Free range, again, has no laws. Even if there's internal protocol or regulations, who's going to enforce it? Not the USDA. And they've been shown time and time again to not have any self-enforcement. Look up meatvideo.com by the group Mercy for Animals at some of the largest facilities and factory farms. Please share that to spread the truth on factory farm cruelties. And these are the norms that go on day in and day out. So free range, though, it is only slightly better often. It could be in Whole Foods market or your local farmer's market. Whole Foods does do some inspections, so it is marginally better. But is it cruelty-free? Absolutely not. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. For cruelty-free, for example, egg production. Sure, not having battery cages where they live in a cage the size of a file drawer, which is long-term suffering. It is nice not to have them in those conditions. However, it's far from cruelty-free. For example, all the male chicks, when they're breeding for new egg-laying hens, are discarded in grinders or suffocated in plastic bags. These are millions of them monthly. Millions monthly are just discarded because males will not lay eggs. They won't grow quick or fast enough to be profitable for meat. They're not the type of breed. So, cage-free eggs, free-range eggs, better. Far from free from suffering. It's costed millions of baby male chicks their lives. Thrown in a grinder. Look up the Highline Hatchery video by the group mercyforanimals.org. So free range is far from cruelty-free or suffering. They still may mutilate and cut the beaks off of chickens. They still may castrate and do other mutilations to pigs. So while it is better, it's not free from suffering. It's better than factory farms. I know hunters who shoot animals on a regular basis when I lived in Texas who were against factory farms because it's long-term suffering and unnatural and not good for you or the animals. That brings us next to organic. Organic is not good neither. Does not mean the animals are treated much better. It more means that they don't use growth hormones so the birds don't have broken bones from the excess weight because they grow twice as big in half the time as of 50 years ago. Sure, that is a lot better. And they have to have the animals in slightly better conditions because they can't just give them antibiotics to ward off widespread disease. So a little more sanitary. Slightly better, yes. That brings us to the next situation of abolition. I believe in stop trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing. Again, I'll repeat that. Stop trying to find the right way to do the wrong thing. Currently, there are 8 billion humans. 8 billion, and most eat between 35 and 75 animals a year, not counting fish, which are also fish farmed these days often. Mostly smaller birds and pigs. So animal welfare across the board is not a solution. They will never be treated reasonably with 8 billion people eating over 35 animals per year. So the best solution is to simply leave them off your plate. So please go cruelty-free for your meat, milk, and eggs and try the vegan versions. Please share meatvideo.com on factory farms and reduce your consumption starting today, starting with chickens, eggs, and pigs.